All right, we're here, week 2. It's time. We got another draft league battle here. We're up against our boy Eruption. We're up against a team of Quagsire, Garchomp, Mienshao, Blissey, Melmetal, and Tapu Lele. All right, fun stuff. We got a cool team over here. We got Mega Slowbro, which I'm excited to bring, Kyurem, Chestnut, Magneton, Umbreon, and Diggersby. So looking at his team, we do see more or less what I was expecting. He brought both his ground types, Quagsire and Garchomp, which is interesting. That should be good for Kyurem. He didn't bring Delmise, which I'm happy about. We do see the Mienshao. I had a feeling we might see Mienshao. That's fine. Blissey, Melmetal, and Tapu Lele, I knew they were going to come. As for a lead, what do I want to lead with is the question. I think Chestnut is a solid lead versus everything except for Tapu Lele. And versus Tapu Lele, I have a pretty good switch in our defensive Magneton. So I'm going to lead with Chestnut here. Good. So we see Mienshao lead right off the bat. Let's see. It's probably Regenerator. I'm not going to bother clicking Spiky Shield, though I could. I think to start off, I just want to throw up a Leech Seed. I do have Rocky Helmet, which is nice, but this thing is more than likely Regenerator. So we'll see. So she's just going to U-turn, obviously. We'll just Leech Seed whatever comes out. Put a little pressure on it. So he actually brings in Melmetal hard on Chestnut. I'm not really sure why he did that. I'm just going to click Drain Punch. This is kind of my answer to Melmetal. I'm just going to Drain Punch. Okay, he's actually going to swap into Tapu Lele. That's fine, too. It's leftovers Tapu Lele, so it's not choiced. That's good to know. I am concerned about the Calm Mind Tapu Lele. I was literally like, I had a team built for this battle a few days ago, and I had Rotom Heat over Diggersby. And I was like lying in bed last night, and I was like, what if he brings Calm Mind Tapu Lele? And I like need something to check it. So I switched Rotom Heat for Diggersby at the last minute because Calm Mind Lele was stressing me out all day. I'm going to switch into Magneton here. Magneton is my dedicated answer to this Tapu Lele. I'm actually Eviolite, like specially defensive, so I should be able to take anything this thing wants to go for. Yep. So we do take that comfortably. Doesn't set up Calm Mind though, which is good. I'm just gonna fire off Toxic here. If he goes into either of his ground types, I'm happy with that. I have the Teleport here instead of Volt Switch because I want to be able to get momentum if he goes into one of his ground types and bring out Kyurem. But right now, I'm just gonna go for Toxic. Oh, he has Focus Blast and he misses. Sick. Love to see that. I should still be able to take that. I kind of want to just go for a Flash Cannon. If he stays in, that's fine. I'll fire off a Flash Cannon here. 2 special attack drops, so that's unfortunate. It's actually kind of annoying. Without those special attack drops, I think we would have killed. But it's okay. He could go for the Focus Blast here. I'll go for Flash Cannon again. Focus Blast might kill. I'm just gonna Flash Cannon again. That's fine. Tapu Lele is weak and it's toxic, so I'm happy about that. We see Blissey here, which is totally fine. Should I teleport on Blissey? I'm gonna teleport on Blissey just to see what it's gonna go for. Because good, we're immune to toxic. Perfect. And now versus Blissey, I think I can freely go Diggersby and just fire off a hit, like fire off an Earthquake. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, this is why I'm glad I brought Diggersby over Rotom Heat. It gives me a little bit more offensive pressure too. So I'm just gonna fire off an Earthquake here. Quagsire comes out. Let's see how much this does. Ooh, that's a risky roll. That's a risky roll. I could go for it, but I don't really feel like I need to risk it at this point. So I could also just go Kyurem here pretty safely. I don't really fear a Scald Burn on Kyurem. And he just goes for Recover, which is fine. I'm running Substitute Roost Kyurem this week so that I can beat Blissey. I'm going to set up a Substitute here. Perfect. Substitute Roost Kyurem lets me PP stall Blissey with pressure. So because my ability is pressure, every attack that my opponent goes for costs 2 PP instead of 1. So, and I have enough HP investments such that Blissey's Seismic Toss won't break my Substitute. And so I can effectively stall Blissey out of Seismic Tosses before I run out of Substitute or Roost, which is really good. So I can just sit here behind the Substitute and let this Blissey do whatever it wants to do. I can go for Freeze Dry and Earth Power like all day. I'll actually go for Earth Power here, in case he wants to switch. He is actually going to teleport into Melmetal, which is fine. He's going to go for the double Iron Bash here, so I'm actually going to go into Chestnut and get the Rocky Helmet damage. And the leftovers is nice on Kyurem because now I'm basically back at full even after setting up the Substitute. So yeah, the double Iron Bash will be good to get the Rocky Helmet chip on. That's nice. I do take about 50% from that, which I don't like. But I can just go for a Leech Seed here and get some health back. It is a roll to kill again. He could potentially knock me out again here, but it's not. It wouldn't be the end of the world if he did. So he's just going to go Tapu Lele. That's fine. With Leech Seed plus Toxic, I should be able to wear this thing down enough. I actually have the Spiky Shield here, so I'm going to go for it. Protect myself, get a little bit more HP back from Leech Seed, and Toxic is not quite enough to kill, unfortunately. I can go Magneton and take any hit here, though. He might predict me and go for the Focus Blast, but honestly, that's okay. Magneton is pretty much solely here to deal with the Tapu Lele. He does make a nice prediction and takes out my Magneton, but Tapu Lele is down, so I'm happy with that. I will happily trade Magneton for Tapu Lele all day. So Magneton's sole job was to deal with Tapu Lele, and it did, so I'm happy. Melmetal's at half, so that's good. I think we'll likely see Mienshao here. At this point, Chestnut looks really good, though. Chestnut can deal with more or less the rest of his team, so I'm just going to go for Chestnut here. As we do see Mienshao, it is Regenerator, as we expect. I'll go for the Spiky Shield here just to see what it's going to lock itself into. Probably going to be another U-turn. But yeah, at this point, Chestnut's looking really good. Ooh, he has the Aerial Ace. Interesting. So at this point, it looks like Mienshao is locked into Aerial Ace. I'm not sure if he will switch up attacks. I'm assuming this thing is locked in, like Choice Scarf or something. I'm just going to go into Slowbro here. I'll eat that up. I won't Mega Evolve right away because I can regenerate. I'll just fire off a Scald here as he goes Blissey, which is fine. Let's see. Versus Blissey, we might see the Toxic here. I can go Umbreon. And yep, that's fine. Synchronize doesn't matter because Blissey has the natural cure. I can Heal Bell pretty freely here. He might opt to go back into the Mienshao. I'll Wish first. We see the Soft Boiled. That's fine. I do just want to heal up Chestnut here, so I'm going to heal up Chestnut. As we see Teleport, that's fine. He can go into whatever he wants. At this point, Chestnut walls pretty much everything, so as long as I play smart with Chestnut, we should be in good shape. So I get it back up to full here. I can just set up another Leech Seed here. on the Quagsire. That's good. I don't know what Quagsire is going to have for me, but I do pack the Woodhammer, so I'm just going to fire off the Woodhammer because I have it. It does 11% to Melmetal. Again, I'm not too worried about Melmetal here. I'm just going to go for another Leech Seed. So yeah, Chestnut is looking really good now that Tapu Lele is removed. I'm just going to keep setting up Leech Seed and wearing down his whole team until eventually Diggersby should be able to clean up. So yeah, Earthquake's not going to do anything. I'll just fire off a Drain Punch here. He goes Quagsire. That does a decent amount. Let's see. If he predicts the Woodhammer again, he might go back into Melmetal. I could go Kyurem here pretty safely, though. If he goes Melmetal, I can just Earth Power it. He actually goes Mienshao. The thing is, at this point, I can't let Mienshao catch Chestnut with the Aerial Ace. That'd be annoying. I'm going to go Slowbro. I can pivot Slowbro in this Mienshao. In the meantime, Slowbro is pretty defensive, and I don't need to Mega Evolve it right away because I can just keep regenerating. So he does get the U-turn off, so that was decent. Let's see what he opts to do here. If I can eliminate Melmetal, that'll be really good. This Mienshao is really the only threat left to my team. And Garchomp. I mean, I can't let Garchomp get off a Scale Shot, but I should be fine versus that. I think as long as I keep Slowbro and Chestnut healthy, they can take hits from it. And yeah, Umbreon can Foul Play, so I'm not too worried about Garchomp. He actually does go Garchomp here. I have the Ice Beam, so I kind of want to Mega Evolve now and just fire off the Ice Beam. The Mega Evolution will give me enough special attack to kill this thing, roughly. Yeah, I don't think I need the Regenerator anymore. He does go for Swords Dance, and Ice Beam just takes it out, so perfect. We see Melmetal here. At this point, I can just take it out with the Body Press. And yeah, we should be pretty good now to just clean up with Mega Slowbro. He actually flinches me with Double Iron Bash, which is funny. But I can slack off here. Yeah, my plan more or less was to win with Mega Slowbro late game. Get the Mega Evolution off and just... Oh, he's going to try to flinch me down. He could do it if he gets it here or gets a crit. Luckily, he doesn't. I'll go for another slack off here because I want to be healthy. Ends up getting the Quagsire. That's fine. So, unfortunately, Melmetal is still alive. I think I'm still pretty safe to go Kyurem on this. Oh, he does pull the Mienshao double. That's good. Yeah, I don't really want him to get the Aerial Ace off on Chestnut. Alternatively, he could U-turn. I'll go Slowbro here. So he does Close Combat. Cool. At this point, I think I can double into Melmetal, Kyurem. I could fire off the Scald, but he'll probably just go Quagsire or Blissey, so I'm going to go Kyurem now. Yep. And then versus Blissey, I can get up the Substitute on Kyurem, and then we should be in pretty good position. I can sit here and play this game all day versus Blissey. I will PP stall it out of Seismic Toss, and then it will have no Seismic Toss left. So if that's what he wants to do, that's what we'll do. I'm totally fine with that. So I'll just keep clicking Freeze Dry. Yeah, basically the way this works is I have Pressure, so all of his moves cost 2 PP. As you can see here, there's 32 seismic tosses, but with pressure, there's only 16. And I have 16 substitutes and 16 roosts. So if I keep switching between substitute and roost, he'll run out of seismic tosses. And with all of his other attacks combined, toxic, soft-boiled, like I have 32 freeze dries and 16 earth powers. He only has effectively 8 toxics and 8 soft boils, so it's just not enough to beat this Kyurem. So Kyurem essentially just PP stalls Blissey. So right here, I'll go for Roost. I don't know if he realizes that yet, but I'm just gonna sit here all day and do this until he switches out and I'm behind a substitute, which is right now. And now Melmetal's in. So this Earth Power should kill. Even if it's Assault Vest, I think it will do enough. And there we go. Good. So yeah, that should more or less be game. He goes Mienshao here. I'll fire off the Freeze Dry. As we see U-turn into Quagsire. This should kill. Beautiful. And yeah, Kyurem is gonna more or less clean up at this point. I'll go for another Freeze Dry here. As the close combat, good. The special defense drop, and that should be enough for the kill. Beautiful. So Kyurem's going to clean it up here. I don't want to really sit here and PP stall this Blissey, so I'm just going to go hard into Digger's B. The worst thing he can do is Toxic me. That's fine. Even Toxic plus Soft Boiled, I don't think it'll be enough. I'll sit here and Earthquake. This actually could be annoying. Alright, fine. I'll go back into Kyurem. So yeah, that's basically the game at this point. Just Blissey left. So yeah, it's a 5-0. I'm just going to slowly wear down this Blissey. And yeah, I'm going to tell him I'll play this game all day. PP install. So yeah, this is pretty much over. So week 2, we're looking at 5-0. I mean, yeah, after we removed Tapu Lele early game, it was more or less GG. I suppose I could just go Chestnut here. I'll go Chestnut. I'll speed this up a little bit. I don't have the Toxic, but I'll just go for the Drain Punch. It does a decent amount. I get all my HP back. I'll Leech Seed here, just for funsies. He'll Toxic me. I'm gonna win this 5-0. He's gonna drag this out, I guess. This should be it here. Yeah. So Chestnut will pick up the last kill here. GG to Eruption, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.